and there was no technology. They said that Osama bin Laden was armed, and he used his wife as a human shield, and they killed him. That's the Americans. And then, as people began to question that, and the Americans thought to themselves, uh-oh, we've just created bin Laden as a hero for the Muslims. Because if bin Laden went out like that, yeah, kill you motherfuckers, I'm gonna kill you, man, you're a Yankee, big back munchy motherfuckers. It creates bin Laden as a hero. So they remixed the lie and said, well, he wasn't armed, and his wife wasn't killed. And people are still asking for more evidence. They say, well, where's the photographs? So then they show us a piece of video, allegedly taken in a compound, of the side of a man's head, like that. Looked like my grandfather. I don't know, you look like my grandmother too. You didn't know who the hell it was. And they show, oh, bin Laden's watching himself on television. Yeah. As though the most wanted man in the world said, oh, I record back of my head while I watch this. What, just this part. Nonsense! It was a lie! Then they told us that they, imagine, Pakistan is a military nation. It's military, it's a nuclear nation. They have nuclear arms. They're always paranoid about Pakistan, about India. And that's when they're in Hyde Park. So you can imagine how prang they are when they're in Pakistan. And here we are, we're told that helicopters breaches four helicopters breaches Pakistan airspace, lands in the middle of Pakistan, next to the Pakistan military base, which is equivalent to Sandhurst. They land there for 40 minutes, whilst Muhammad and Abdul in the Pakistani side, well, Colonel Abdul and General Muhammad is saying, oh, I like this chapati, it's very nice. Oh, what is that sound in the distance? It sounds like gunshots. It sounds like a helicopter to me. Oh, let's get on and eat this chapati. Nonsense! For 40 minutes, the Americans are on the ground, having a firefight, shooting up the place. They breached all of Pakistan's satellite radar systems. No one knew they were there. After 40 minutes, they jump back in the helicopter and get back out. What nonsense! What nonsense! And then the media gets into full swing. They start selling you the lie. They give you all the experts, all the pundits come on TV, military experts. Oh yes, now that bin Laden is dead. And you get all of the news pundits, yes, now that he's dead. They do a panorama about it. And that sells, I'm going to get to you, sir, I'm just catching the ride, getting the flow. I'm going to get to you. I'm saying to you, they do a panorama, they do all these programs, they get the media to say, bin Laden is dead, bin Laden is dead, bin Laden is dead. What evidence? All I'm asking for, perhaps bin Laden was killed. It's an election year, that's why they do it. Perhaps bin Laden was killed in that compound. Perhaps he was. All I'm saying to you is, if bin Laden was killed, it would be the greatest propaganda coup for America, that they would put him in a glass box and take photos around him. We had bin Laden's family. His son wrote a statement in the New York Times, broadcast on the behalf of his family, saying, given the absence of evidence, we do not believe the person who killed in the compound was a